welcome
to Finn's Fun Time. What's so funny, Finn? What's so funny?
Such a cute laugh.
Hello.
He's just laughing his way into the new
Oh,
year.
he wants to hear it. Hello. He loves it. He's losing his mind. Hi. How are you?
He's laughing more than a junkie.
Junkie. Wow, what sort of junkies have you been running into?
The happy ones.
It was like, yeah, they're just all in a circle, just laughing.
Hey.
Like, just belly laughing.
Hello, Finn. He really loves it. Hi.
He loves it so much.
Okay, that's enough.
Wait.
Night night.
All right, we've introduced Finn.
Hello,
We're gonna
and
fix-
welcome to another episode of In Strahd We Trust. I am Oliver, your DM, and with me we have Christianne who plays Kimiko,
I'm losing it inside.
Don who plays Val.
Hello and greetings.
That was the wrong microphone, but sure. Ryan who plays Kazimir,
That's me.
and David who plays Branimir.
Here again.
Woo!
In 2023.
It is a new year.
Now you've dated it. Now they know exactly where
Oh
we are.
no.
And we're gonna
Yeah, it's 2020X.
2020X.
We're gonna get Finn to say goodbye. Bye bye.
It's like every anime.
Bye bye.
You've already sung your
It's
song.
like R2D2 blowing
It's
up.
not your turn.
Yeah, it was the R2D2 squeal, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye.
See you later.
He's like, please.
Bye bye.
So cute.
Hello.
I'm so out of practice.
That's okay.
My brain is fried.
There's plenty of editing to be done in this episode.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I only just started listening to my D&D, the Critical Role again. So there's been no Dungeons and Dragons in my life for a while. So very keen for some dice rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some makeups.
Yes,
Makeup?
it's been a while.
Made up stuff.
Some makeup.
That comes on Friday night.
Makeup rolling. Yeah.
Makeover episode.
Yeah. Makeover.
We should have had a glow up before we charged the cost.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are currently just traveling around towards the castle.
Yep.
And, I have here Peggy is dragging Rictavio's cart, which is also dragging a small chariot.
Whoa.
There's like a little trailer.
Semi-trailer.
Sure.
You guys got time on the road for a glow up?
We make
Did I
up.
fill out my armor? Am I buff now?
Yeah.
My strength increase just from weight
You
training
adjust your illusion magic.
by walking.
From walking.
Wow, illusion magic. These are earned guns.
Wow.
They're concealed weapons.
It is a lot of walking.
Very concealed.
It's like literally you pull out like all these like
Yeah.
magical items out of your like sleeves.
Yeah. Don't you still have the super strength, David?
You do.
I do for
You
now.
should be pulling the cart.
Yeah, I probably am.
Like,
alongside Peggy.
yeah. So wait, does that make you like buff, or are you still like your own build and you're?
I don't know.
No, you just have super strength with like a small,
What?
medium size.
I think it just made me stronger, right? I don't know.
Hey, whatever way you want to flavor it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or do you want to go like?
Just lost your neck.
Yeah. Was it Thor from like the what was it, God of War? I've only seen clips of it, but like he's just this really big like guy with a beer keg for a belly.
Oh.
He's very like very end game Thor.
Oh yeah. Like strong fat.
Strong fat, yeah.
Dad strong.
Dad's-
Yeah.
very dad.
Dad bod strong.
Yeah. Hmm. He's all muscle.
Yeah, you guys have a couple days on the road. Is there anything you want to do, chat about, work on?
Well, we need to rendezvous with all our allies.
Yeah.
Your allies, yes.
The wolves
Zulika.
Yeah. And actually, were we going to go to? Were we thinking of going to the what are the names? The
Amber Temple to get more stuff.
the gypsy ladies
Can't say that.
Madam Eva.
and the rest of the
Vestani.
Vestani. That's the one.
Yeah, it's New Year, guys. Give us a break.
Yeah. Sorry,
You guys
everyone.
didn't do the pre-reading,
It's been like
the pre-listenings.
No.
10 weeks since we've probably played.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We got busy.
Life got.
So we leveled up last episode, yeah?
No.
Pretty sure.
Let's get a recap of last episode.
Last episode was just
episode.
inside of the town. I think
I think so. We were just planning. what we were gonna
Yeah,
do.
you're planning. You made a council.
yes,
Council
that
of
was
5. Yeah, you finished the battle. We opened with the ending of the battle.
ending with the battle.
The battle of
Was the
Blue Water
opening.
Inn,
Yes,
where Haka slayed the last person.
and I went mad,
You did. You ran away. Your robot followed you.
but then I came back with coffins, so I covered it.
Oh, yeah.
There was so many hijinks in this place.
Various.
The tunnel with the breach
Yeah, that was your
extraction.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
It was, but I think you left Velaki a slightly better place.
idea. In good hands. In democracy, that's what we do.
We get outside and it burns down.
Yeah, immediately.
What?
We fix up our problems. We may not be perfect. Burn
Speak
down
for
the
yourself. We're angels over here.
Yeah, you guys did just spend some time in town organizing things, kind of spreading the idea of revolution of sorts. Slightly, not like raising an army or anything. Here it is. And then the very last thing that happened is Kazimir used one of his scries.
Yes.
From,
That's right.
from the Amber Temple and saw Rictavio inside a sort of library that seemed to have the crest of Strahd above the door.
Yes.
A library.
Rictavio Strahd confirmed.
I actually have a picture of Rictavio. as
Oh.
I saw him.
Does he look the same as when we met him?
He's a nerd.
No, because
Was this
I met him as a half-elf, but he was a
Yeah.
human. Or do I have that backwards?
I thought he was a half.
When we met Rictavio, he was like an elf. Because I remember saying like he's the only one who's like not a human around
Yeah.
other than us.
Not a
Yep.
human.
Yeah, but that was his trusty hat of disguise,
Which
which
isn't
he
in the
was
picture.
not wearing when he was perusing his books.
Wow. Battlefield was
man.
very conflicted about this because he was his only other non-human friend.
Excuse me.
The rest of us are like, what?
This adventure has meant nothing to you.
From
She's a
within
half
the-
elf too.
From within the town. I feel like everyone's fine, but like just in Velaki, it's like everyone is human.
Yeah.
It's like-
That is true. It is a very human-centric
yeah.
place.
Yeah. We
The
Unless you're
Entire-
counting
yeah.
vampires as another race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
lich
guess so.
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's no more liches.
Werewolves.
I guess the Vestani are their own
Oh
thing.
yeah, but I'm not really friends with like tight friends with the werewolves.
The werewolves.
Yeah,
But those werewolves turn back into people.
yeah.
That is true.
Like humans,
Oh, yeah.
not other humanoids.
Yeah, like lycanthropes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does look like a librarian or the guy from Treasure Island.
Oh
Really, really old. Or
Wait,
yeah, was it Treasure Island? Treasure-
Atlantis?
Oh, Atlantis, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, we can all Google
No,
it.
it's the Disney one with like
Atlantis.
the pirate guy.
Oh,
I think it's
Treasure
Treasure
Shaped
Planet?
Sides.
Treasure
Planet.
Planet. Treasure Planet.
The
Yeah.
one that nobody saw.
It's a good one.
Oh, the one that, yeah,
When I
that
saw it in
that
my
like
20s.
wasn't enough of a, I guess, box office success.
Yeah.
Wasn't
But
really-
was
Killed
but
off
was actually
animation.
like a reasonable movie.
No. It's because it was the love child of the guys who did the Lion King or whatever. Like I don't remember which Disney ones. They were like their A tier producers. So they were like, okay, we want to do this Treasure Planet movie, and they're like, oh no, how about you do this next box office like Toy Story or whatever? I can't remember what it was. This is the next big hitter. And then
it just got pushed down.
It kept getting pushed down. And then the guy's like, okay, I'll do your next movie if we do this one first or something like that. And so then they didn't want to encourage like Treasure Planet 1, Treasure Planet 2, Treasure Planet 3 because they did have 3 to go, to make. So they were like, all right, you'll do the first one. And then because they did have the weight of Disney for marketing, they chose not to use that so that Treasure Planet would kind of just go off to the side and then would only be that one movie so that they could keep pumping out the other ones that they had lined up. Yeah, I watched the thing about it. It was really cool.
I watched the YouTube documentary about The Emperor's New Groove.
Yep.
Basically the same thing. It was meant to be like this big Disney, song-centric, like serious things. They even hired Sting to write like music for it all, tried to jump on the Elton John bandwagon. And it just kept like getting pushed and reduced and split. So it ended up as it is. And flopped. And yet it is probably one of their best, like looking back on it, as one of like that cult classic movie that everyone loves, but no one saw it in the movies.
I loved it as a kid.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I feel like everybody watched it, right? Or
Just not at the
I guess with the
Not the
kids,
movie.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I did remember like watching reruns over on the Disney Channel.
I feel like with
But
kids,
yeah,
kids
I will say Ricky T does look like Milo from
Yeah,
Treasure
that's-
Planet.
yeah.
That's
No,
not Treasure Planet.
that's Atlantis.
Atlantis.
Yeah. Ooh.
although it, like the Treasure Planet guy also kind of doesn't look dissimilar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I think they're
adventure-
basically the same.
They're basically the same
character
person, yeah.
model with slightly different
Yeah,
hair. and
one has glasses.
Yeah.
Both have like a big brown duster.
Oh, wow, Finney's down already.
I don't know, what time did we go?
Like 3 minutes, no, 5 minutes ago. Not even.
All we've been talking about is this dude.
Yeah, all we've been talking about
laughed.
is Rictavio
He
and
laughs so hard.
Treasure Planet versus
Atlantis.
Atlantis.
Yeah, and yeah, it was pretty well, I guess. The first bit of like Disney animated like movies. What's the other one? El Dorado as well.
Oh, the Rose Order.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It's a good movie.
I don't think that was Disney.
Very adult.
I think that
Was
was.
that-
Yeah.
What?
when you
Wait.
watch it, you're like,
I think
this
it was
is so
DreamWorks.
inappropriate. There is
Is
a
it
sheet. There.
Oh wait,
there
but
is a
DreamWorks
scene.
does own. Wait,
No,
Disney
it
owns-
was like everyone who left Disney basically started DreamWorks
it's very
as a
Disney-esque.
competing. Yeah, as a competing company.
Let's talk about Don Bluth and all of his movies. Don Bluth, he was basically like a Disney animator who was like, I want to make things sadder and make kids sad.
Like her friend.
I want people to like die on screen and watch
these are like
them
the
viscerally
classic,
die.
like early.
It's like All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yeah.
The
I have
Secret
not
of
seen
Nim.
like any of
Like,
those.
yeah, it's just
Dogs go to heaven. What?
So apparently, most sad
Troll
movies that
Institute.
people.
Oh, I
love
did The
to
Land Before
watch.
Time.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh wait, what's another Disney one?
Dinosaurs.
Don Bluth, man.
Was it Prince of Egypt as well? Is
No, that was
is that
DreamWorks.
DreamWorks as well.
That was DreamWorks.
Yeah, that's a solid one.
What are we talking about? Sorry.
Oh,
This is the podcast. We are now a
1.5-year-old son
Disney
down.
Animation Appreciation
that was Victoria.
podcast.
Yeah, no. So this is Rictavio. So we were just commenting upon like how he looks very similar to Milo from Atlantis.
Oh, like an old version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if he kept adventuring, or
Or if he lived for that long.
I don't remember if he stayed at Atlantis or he left Atlantis.
I don't remember. We can watch it again.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool, man.
Let's pause the podcast and watch a movie quickly.
Be right back.
And we're back.
That was a
We
good
watched
one.
Everything in like.
A soul full of popcorn.
Yeah.
All right.
So yes, we were just recapping that you are on the road towards the castle, and the last thing that happened was Kazimir scried Rictavio
I invaded his privacy and
and
looked
saw
at him.
that he was sitting in a library reading a book, and the library had the crest of the Strahd household above the door.
Yes.
That is the last thing that has happened. Kimiko was in the back of the cart, I think, trying to meditate and talk to the Night Mother, but
The more you know.
failed your check terribly.
Yeah, you're gonna do it at night, obviously.
The more you know.
But yeah, you guys are just on the road. If there's anything else you would like to do before this week's travel is up and you arrive at the castle?
Get more powerful than Strahd. Is that possible, guys?
I want 2 more
I think
intelligence
it's already
scores.
probable that you are
May not
quite
make it.
prepared for this.
Prepared. Yes, we
prepared.
are quite prepared.
Yes.
Blah,
I'm
blah, blah.
prepared for
With
this.
your mountain of holy water, your holy symbol of Ravenkind, your sun sword.
We should have just gotten the holy water and just like kept pouring it down into the Castle Ravenloft and then rooted away the castle and then him
Oh,
whatever's
the long
underneath.
game.
Yeah. Drown a
Just,
vampire.
just poison his water supply.
Yeah,
All right. Well, then,
drowned him. That could have worked, but he's on a mountain.
He probably just drinks blood.
as you guys travel, the
Poison my own blood.
Yeah, if you drink enough
Come and
holy
get
water,
me.
we're 70%. We're 70% water, right? So if we just drank enough holy water, became holy watered people, and then he bit us, takes damage himself.
Yeah.
We also become holy vampires.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Cancel it though. If he's biting into holy water in your body.
Who knows?
it's up to the
Only
DM.
time will tell.
Yeah, the
Why do you get
dice.
swallowed by a whale that has swallowed a lot of holy water?
That's actually really good. Where can we get a whale?
And a whale
That's
could
genius.
live in air and can fly in air.
He would. Yeah.
Well, it's an air whale.
12d12 plus 12.
it's the one stat you remember.
Yeah.
12d12
I
plus
remembered nothing from
It's
the
the killer whale.
12.
Killer whale
That's a
hit
fact.
points.
That is a fact.
Should be a druid next time.
All right.
You guys are getting closer to the castle, and the land kind of begins to turn. The clouds gather. The rain and wind screech through the air.
You're gonna say the rain and the wind had a divorce. I don't know why.
Yep.
All right.
Holy matrimonial.
Steady, Peggy. Steady.
You
Insert
guys
horse sound effects.
get ever closer. You right there, Kazimir?
Yeah, I just realized that I've created a bit of a emotional problem.
Oh, dear.
Please
Thinking
explain.
about your death?
Well, no, not my death. Well, yeah, sort of my death. This whole adventure, I've had access to our father, but Branimir hasn't, because he hasn't known. So if we go into this fight and Floki dies and or I die or something like that, then Bran wouldn't never have known that whole time that he could have been asking questions to our dad. I haven't really been asking any questions, and when I have, he hasn't really given me much, so it's not really a loss.
No.
But I just kind of thought for a second, should I tell my brother that our dad's a bird? But then is that going to be distracting because we're about to go fight that big boss?
Say it in your last dying breath.
Yeah. I think I will write a letter
Oh, yeah.
in case I die,
Ooh, nice.
and have that on my person
Yep.
for Bran
very
to
good
find.
idea.
Yeah.
And
Great
a
idea.
big apology for keeping this family secret
Yeah.
that our dad's a bird.
If you die, does the bird get dispelled?
He has 1 hit point, so he's eventually going to get hit by
TBD.
a strong gust of
Alright.
wind. Especially being a bird.
Yeah.
Falls out of his tree when he's sleeping.
Well, it's not technically. Well, he's more of a spiritual bird, right?
Yeah.
Spirit
A
bird.
spirit bird. Yeah. Spirit plane.
So you guys arrive at last to the bridge over the, I think it's the Salento River, but over near Sir Falls, where you had arranged to meet Zalika, your werewolf ally. And I believe that
Yeah.
yes, this is from many moons ago.
Yeah. When we were like
Many full moons ago.
Back when we had to find that kidnapped child. And we had to
children.
leave, and we had to go through the
This
the
woman on
fields,
screen currently.
and we found
And we
like
skipped the dungeon.
Is she the werewolf ally?
Yeah.
yeah,
One of the werewolf pack.
I did not know that.
that's right.
Part of the wolf
Her
pack.
partner was delivered to Strahd,
Ah.
Yep,
if you recall.
and we convinced her to join us in the fight.
I think there was something like she was gonna tie a rag or something
Oh,
on one of the pillars to show she was there.
cool.
There was some signal you guys set up.
Yep.
You arrive and you do see a red like scarf kind of thing or strip of fabric tied around one of the ends of the bridge.
Yep.
But you guys wait and wait. Floki goes for a scout, but there's no sign of her.
Hmm.
Because it's not nighttime.
Well, if you guys like to wait through a night, that's absolutely fine.
She a werewolf. She can't go out in the day.
Well,
Obviously.
you guys wait and wait. You camp a night, and there's still no sign.
Do I do another scry on her using the scarf to see where she is? I don't know how many of these I get, but I feel like, I don't know, probably won't need to scry much more after this because we'll all be together charging towards the end.
Or can we just make like a wolf sound?
Go for it.
Try to.
You can't take no for an answer, so if it's your idea, you're going with it.
Oh. We're like.
Could Val do something?
I hunt wolves.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, so you have to track one right now.
Yeah.
I always said something.
Do the ranger thing.
Can
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can I
We're
Aragorn
outside.
thing.
Yeah.
I just
Put
have
your
Give us a
ear to
battle
the
here.
ground.
Okay.
He's very tall. They were blonde.
I can tell by their footprints. The blondness.
Yeah, blonde people. They have a certain way of walking.
In circles.
They walk with their arms. down.
Val, give me a
Ooh.
nature check.
I'm going to change the spells I have prepared. Because these are not the right ones.
17.
Yeah, that's enough. You do find a camp. A camp that has been abandoned for some time. It does look like a small, like one person kind of camp.
One person. Can I track it if there's any footsteps?
It looks like it was abandoned, weeks or even months ago.
Oh, no. Did she get attacked?
Yeah. Was it just one set of footprints, or were there more?
At this point, the footprints have been eroded by the weather.
Oh, no. Maybe she got sick of waiting.
But it's like, you find like a little lean-to kind of thing. Just a stick with some branches on it. Some leaves over the top to make a little shelter from the elements.
Wow. So, looks like she left quite early then.
I mean, it's been several months. 3 months maybe.
Maybe she got hungry. Just went back to hunt.
Oh, well. We tried.
Yeah.
We tried. Maybe leave a note for her.
Kaz writes another letter.
No, I'm just thinking dogs like to smell other people's pee. So if we pee on the stick that her scarf's on, she's going to know it's us from our scent. So then we just keep peeing to wherever we go. She'll be able to follow us.
I just feel like it smells so strong of ammonia.
Ooh. All right. Well,
So
not much we can do about that.
Yeah. We gotta continue on then. She's not here.
All right. Well, unless there's anything else, you can approach the castle.
It's a bit exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have done this years ago.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, alright. You guys go to the...
Oh. I want to. Oh, sorry. As
Yeah,
we go to the fork in the road,
Yep.
I want to dig my trench one last time, but not just one. I want to dig two.
How far
So,
apart?
the trench that you had dug is definitely filled in by this point.
Uh huh.
And as you start to dig another, you realize that there's several tree trunks kind of like buried across the paths as a greater support to stop erosion.
Huh.
What?
Smart man.
Who did that?
You've been played.
So if I move all the dirt from between the tree trunks, it'll be a hollow death trap because they'll ride over like normal, and the tree trunks will break, and then they will fall into their own pit.
Alright, Kaz spends hours digging in the rain.
Oh, if it's rain, it's mud. I can't move mud.
You got him there.
I mean, you can move the dirt element, just not the water element, I guess. Kaz messes up the road
Yay!
again.
Staying true to my character.
Yay.
And you guys pass on towards the castle.
Always knew you were a street fighter.
All right, here we go. Now we shall be using this map. You approach and can see Castle Ravenloft in all its glory, or former glory, as it kind of seems. The rain and the fog kind of swirl around, and sporadic flashes of lightning flash overhead, but the castle is now in plain view.
Do I remember like the layout from the
You do have a decent idea of the layout.
decent?
Is there anything particular you want to know at this moment?
I'll just not that I can.
Okay, that's okay. I'll just, yeah.
So is it like one building or is it multiple buildings? Like separate?
It's mainly one building. There is a grand spiral staircase that seems to roll up the middle-ish of that tall spire that you can see.
just in the middle of the castle?
And there is a kind of like outside enclosed area that would serve as like a garden or not an abbey, like like an outside garden, a square, a villa. I'm just saying random words now, sorry.
Is that like one of those things where it's got like it's covered, but like just the inside is open? But
Yeah, so it's got four walls around the outside, but it's an open courtyard.
cool.
Sure, that's the. Do you know there is definitely a downstairs underneath?
Oh, certainly. There's got to be a dungeon in this castle.
Yeah, you believe it's actually some kind of crypt. Ooh. But as you guys approach, first there is this two little guardhouse kind of buildings with a portcullis and a drawbridge that leads to the actual castle.
Aha.
The gate is down, but as you guys approach, the mechanisms start whirling and the portcullis rises and the drawbridge falls so that you can enter.
What?
He knows we're here.
Someone's watching. Who's in the watchtower?
You take a good wondering look, and maybe Floki flies a bit around, but there doesn't seem to be any creatures in the tower that you can see.
Oh. Can I say that I'm like riding on top of Peggy, like pulling the car
Yeah.
at this point?
Yeah, no
I
problem.
just be like, "Hail!" We are travelers, and we are here on the request of a Strahd von Zarevich. He invited us for dinner some time ago, and we are here to make good on his offer. I kind of just addressed the the castle, the general castle,
the general
just where someone might be watching from. Like, hello.
Nice.
There is no response from the guard towers.
Right.
The path lays ahead.
How big of a gap is there between the end of the the road and then the where the drawbridge?
The drawbridge. So it's these kind of 5 squares. They're probably.
Okay, so it's
I
quite
don't think there's
distance.
a scale on this map, but they're like maybe 20 feet by 20 feet. Like
And
it's probably a large, like it's
large
meant to be a defendable position.
And did you say it was one that went up or down?
Well, it lowered so that you could cross.
Oh, it lowers
It
to
was
cross
up
and then it
as you
goes up.
approached.
Oh, so it's come down to let us over.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, I
sorry.
know. It's
This
taken
entire
me,
time I thought it dropped to not let us
by
through.
accident.
No, it drops to
Oh,
let you
okay. All right, well,
We don't normally get welcome, so
Let's just head in then, I guess.
generously.
Thank you for opening the gate.
Yeah.
We'll let ourselves in. Unless you have an objection.
No response.
All right.
It's wide enough to accommodate all the.
Absolutely.
I think we're in, guys.
Yeah.
It's wide enough to.
Even our robot as well is able.
Yep,
to walk
and the
in.
carriage, it's no problem whatsoever.
What's
This
a
is
robot again?
My shield guardian that we picked up from the Amber Temple.
Oh, yeah, he's probably pulling the cart too.
oh yeah, he's
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
take
we said he was
regular
pushing the
with
cart.
us.
But if you want him to be put, and it means
some out of that.
robot can be doing more for me.
He's Flintstoning it.
Yeah, he's got 1 foot in the cart and 1 foot off.
Yeah, like a skateboard.
Scootery.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
You-
so if we go in, well, what do we see? Is it just another room, or is it?
So this on the map at the moment, these blank squares are literally just courtyard, whereas the grey is the shape of the castle.
Wow, so we're just entering the the walls.
Grand, yeah. The fortifications, and then into like this grand
That's amazing.
front courtyard at the front of the castle.
Oh, I see.
Oof. All right.
Wow.
Wow.
Front courtyard.
Wow. Strahd should have employed someone to actually.
Yeah, we look around if there's any other if there's any people walking around or stuff.
The courtyard itself is empty, but as you approach kind of towards the, I guess, front door of a castle, if it has such a thing, you do see, even through the rain, some drizzling torchlights at the side of some grand doors.
Ooh.
And standing undercover, just out of rain, is Rahadin,
Ooh, that dude.
who seems to be standing there with a tray of drinks, awaiting you all.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, did we bring a bottle?
Do we have a photo?
Of Rahadin, we shall do.
I think we
Varahadin.
remember.
It's the guy on the horse
Is Arabic.
in the nightmare.
Ooh.
Is he Arabic?
He is, I believe, a dusk
I think you're
elf.
thinking about Aladdin, not Rahman.
I'm thinking of Saladin, like Salahuddin. You know,
Saladin.
you know the conqueror.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But he is there, patiently waiting, like a good butler.
He doesn't look like a butler. He looks like he's ready to foot.
He's like a
He looks like he's the
bodyguard
one-
slash
leading
personal
butler.
assistant.
Doesn't look like a bodyguard.
He's got a sword. He's kind of bodyguardy.
Can you see me as a bodyguard?
No,
With a sword?
no.
No, but I have a sword.
Greetings, sir. Well met. We are here to see the Baron.
The Baron?
The Baron.
Isn't
Isn't he the
Zarevich.
Baron? Isn't he Baron Strahd
wait.
von Zar?
No,
No?
Emperor. No, it's Strahd von Zarevich.
that's that big
Esquire?
You're pushing it.
Or is he
there.
Count
Lord
Count. Yeah, it's Count.
Counts.
Come on, the count.
The Count von
Duh,
Strahd.
he's a vampire, David. Duh. 1, 2,
The,
3, 4.
the Count von Zarevich?
I think it's Count.
Yeah, it must
Are you
be.
saying that for being racist?
No.
He's a vampire. It's always a Count. Did you not learn anything from Sesame Street?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I've thrown your whole worldview by calling him
You've had
Baron.
10 weeks to prepare. We get to the first character,
He might not be
and
a
you
Baron.
don't know anything.
I just don't know what his official title is.
He maybe was a Baron once upon a time in his previous life.
Oh my god.
No.
He's a count, guys. Just
I feel like
Google
he used to
it.
sign
What's on the
off on,
coin?
like,
Can we
books
flip
and
a coin?
letters as
Okay,
Baron.
count
What's on the back of a coin?
He's a count. I've just googled it. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Why
Count.
are you using your book? There's Google.
The Duke.
Nerd.
The Duke von Zarevich.
It's called
Well,
Google
Prince.
the
The
book.
Prince.
Look, by saying that, David, you're making him lower than the rank he
Oh
currently
no. No, it was a description. He is Baron.
is. The Baron is lower than a count or a viscount.
Uh-oh.
He's a vamp count.
Can I please speak to Mr. von
I'm
Zarevich?
here to deliver an Amazon.
Please, Mr. von Zarevich is my father.
I'm Count Count Baron Strahd. Baron is my middle name.
We have some coins for him to count.
Baron von Stradovich.
He is a count, and not in racist reasons.
Yeah, I thought he was Count
Okay.
Strahd.
Why did you look through your book then?
Look,
Just in case.
I thought it would say it, but it doesn't.
So, if this is a count, if he's a count, then we're in a county. Then
I guess technically.
yeah.
An accountant. It's painful.
Ryan was really excited to roll some dice tonight. No, we've talked about is Disney, Treasure
Yeah.
Planet, and now
It's okay. It's giving me
Difference
time
between
to talk to a
Baron
plumber
Count-
and a body
Von
corporate
Stradovich.
and Strada. I'm being productive over here. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Let me know when we roll for initiative.
He's definitely not a Baron.
Strahd von Strada?
Can we? Okay, we've established that he's a count. Move on, please.
I don't know if we can. I think we're
Von-
stuck here forever.
No. Okay, let's move on. So I started speaking to Rad, and
Right.
so
Don't
like,
take no for an answer.
Did you just call him Rod?
no Raden.
Right.
Rod.
Rod. You just like
We'll
Rod.
just call him Rod.
I did a silent H kind of situation.
Hey, Rod.
Rod.
Wait, Rod, but are you a noble as well, Rod, or are you just like a noble servant?
I am a servant to my master, who is waiting for you in the dining hall.
Ah.
I don't know who is waiting for us.
Wait.
Why are you asking us questions? Invite us in. I'm thirsty.
Rod, he's waiting for us. Are you saying he's counting on us to get there?
He drops the plate of drinks and just walks in.
At a barren table.
Sorry to keep him waiting.
Rolling my eyes. Let's go.
All right. Are we all like loading all our stuff onto our bodies, like to like carry in?
I thought you meant like our puns.
I'm sure
Oh
we got some.
no! I assume we've got like just like all sorts of random items and weapons and stuff.
That is true.
Oh yeah, and we got some red
We
dragon
walk away.
crush as well.
To the chariot. It locks down.
Yeah. I'm sure we got some red dragon. crush
Bring it in,
for our time
boys.
at The winery. We'll be like, please accept this
Yeah.
expensive wine.
We should always rock up with wine.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we should have done that. Also, did
assume
we want-
didn't.
also,
We've
did
also
we
got
wanna-
holy water.
Oh, that's right. We have
Okay,
crates
we
and
fill it
crates
in.
of holy water.
Oh, yeah. Wait, fill it in quick, guys. Fill it in with holy water.
We're just drenched in holy water.
Everyone, fill up your flasks with holy water.
Yep.
Your water skins.
Yeah.
You don't
It's,
know when you might need them.
Yeah. It's this one, Rod, is it's not red dragon crush. This is the white version of it. We found some white.
It's a limited edition red Dragon Crush clear. Crystal,
Like a Pepsi
Crystal.
Crystal.
Yeah. It's
Exactly.
Crystal Dragon Crush.
Please accept it as a warming gift to the count. Costs $12 from Valdi.
Yeah, he does invite you inside. He doesn't seem at all worried about you and your party and your robot.
Yeah, we just got a horse and robot walking in with us.
Oh, yeah, and your horse is like, yeah, okay.
It's got separation
Like
anxiety.
how big are the doors? How big is this space
Massive,
we're walking through?
castle size. They
Okay.
are- they're very big.
Okay.
So like 10
Oh,
foot?
should I leave Peggy outside? I feel like Peggy needs to be in the
Well, the entrance
fight. I
way.
just ride in on Peggy. Now I'm walking Peggy.
This map doesn't
the
have a
reins.
scale to it, which is really odd.
You can pick
Because
this
it's
girl.
huge.
Yeah,
You
But
can make it as
anyway.
big or as small as you want.
40 feet, like entranceway by 40 feet.
Whoa,
It's
that's
massive.
huge.
Do we have any way of testing the wine that he was going to give us? Or is he going to poison us? I know you said he threw it on the ground, but I figured that was just flavor trying to get us along.
Oh, the tray of drinks.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were all wine. I thought they might have been like just meads and
Oh no, they're all wine,
Teas and
wine.
Mimosas.
I was thinking like blood.
just a jug of sangria.
No, it's
Blood.
normal wine, unless you'd like to test it. But it appears to be normal
Peggy,
wine.
give it a lick.
If you were to take a small drop on your tongue and test it, you can make me a.
If it's broken, if it's already spilled on the ground, I'm not going to do that.
No,
That didn't actually happen.
it didn't actually.
Oh,
That was the DM just being. I guess a survival check. I don't really have an alchemy.
I'm on fire.
What happened?
I got 19 plus. What is it? So no survival.
Survival.
Oh yeah, that's a 20.
Yeah, it just appears to be normal, good quality wine.
Nice.
Does not appear to
I
be
take a second one.
Oh damn.
You take one for the robot.
thank you very
Oh, I
much.
give the tray to the robot. He's just
You take
carrying
the
it
whole
on like a
tray.
finger.
He will be our butler.
Wow.
But then he takes one step and they all just fall.
You will not be needed, Rod. We have our own robot butler.
I will guide you to the dining room at the very least.
Thank you very much.
So he brings you into the entryway, ornate outer doors, flanked by fluttering torches and sconces. And then 20 feet. Okay, so it's only 20 feet by 20 feet. 20 feet inside, there is a second set of doors, which he opens for you. Very easily, it must be said. Doesn't seem to require much effort to open the door. And inside, you see the great entryway. This is a very large, fancy-looking kind of receiving entranceway with 4 large columns that support the vaulted ceilings high above. Again, torches seem to be lit all around the room in their sconces. It is surprisingly bright in here compared to most other places. They seem to have no problem with lighting everything for the guests. Inside this vaulted ceiling, it is kind of dusty, and there is kind of a bunch of statues high up depicting gargoyles, kind of like in these poses of battle. And above them is like, so there's the large kind of dome of a ceiling, these statues, and above the statues painted on the dome is kind of like a background scenery to the battle that the statues are kind of depicting. But those facades are covered by decay and dust and spider webs. It does not appear that they clean very often. It is a For the space, again, all you've seen is Rahadin. There doesn't appear to be any other kind of servants around that you have noticed so far.
Interesting.
There's a lot of work you need to do still, Rod. A lot of dusting up there.
I'm allergic.
Yes, well, there's only so much that so few of us can do here.
How many would you say are here?
That is not for you to know.
Oh, well, I just figured
It's kind of
Count
evident.
or the Baron would have many people to upkeep his thing. Like he's not the lord of this land.
His moods fluctuate. Sometimes there'll be many, sometimes few. And he leads you kind of to the right of... you take a small right turn towards another kind of little hallway, like a receiving hallway. Again...
Empty.
empty of people, but torches on the wall, all lit. Again, vaulted ceilings. In this hallway is kind of like suits of armors all oiled and standing at attention in their alcoves. But as you get closer, you hear this kind of this music coming from these doors to the right of you. So you've made a right turn, and on the right is another set of doors which Rahadin moves forward and opens. And inside is a dining hall. 3 enormous crystal chandeliers brilliantly illuminate this chamber. Pillars of stone stand against dull white and marble walls, supporting the ceiling. And in the center of the room, a long, heavy table is covered with a fine white satin cloth, and the table is laden with many delectable foods: roast beef with sauce, roots, herbs of every taste, sweet fruits and vegetables. Plates are set for each of you with fine cutlery and delicate china, and at each place is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with a delicate, tantalizing fragrance. But at the center of the far west wall, between floor to ceiling mirrors, stands a massive pipe organ. Its pipes blare out a thunderous melody that speaks in its tone of greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you, a single caped figure pounds the keys in raptured ecstasy. This appears to be Strahd von Zarovich.
Ooh.
Nice pipes.
What an entry.
Oh, I can't hear anything.
You just have to listen back later.
Very quiet. Keep playing one note so far. There you go, there's more now. Are we listening to this intro or?
You need to make a pipe organ version of our outro theme or the intro theme to put at the end of this episode.
You know how there's those annoying kids that always knew how to play like that one song that I don't know? We should just go up and start playing it next to him. Whatever it is.
Do, 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 do,
That one, yeah.
So before you is this table set for you with glistening and brilliant smelling food.
So the amber glass is only Strahd's glass.
No, there's one at each setting.
Oh. As in the glass is made of amber, or it's got
they're
amber
filled
liquid?
with amber liquid.
It's amber again? It's orange, isn't it?
Orange.
Basically the color of like...
beer, Ryan. It should be your favorite
Yeah.
color.
Yeah, amber beer. I'm like thinking blood is amber? I don't think so.
Aye.
Like amber ale.
Oh, okay.
Even better, it's actually raining.
And it's dark outside, and there's a man floating with an organ.
Oh, don't scare me. I can't see.
A different kind of organ.
Sexual predator. Close the curtain.
I want to go to bed tonight.
It's at the other end of the house. You're fine.
Maybe I want to sleep out here, away from my husband.
Yeah.
He sleeps on the couch.
I guess the
No, I do.
You love that couch life.
I really do.
Oh, okay.
I actually slept like half of my pregnancy on a couch.
Nice.
Like it was
Just that side
like
to side and back
punishment,
support,
Though.
right?
It was really it's back support. Yeah,
Ah, yes.
I really like that
You
couch.
also need backs.
That's good. All right.
Very nice.
Yeah. Do we have any musical weapons of our own
No.
that we can sort of jazz along with?
I can play the spoons. No, I can't.
Yeah, we can go
Are we
for
about to have a music battle?
Tip my bucket out and use that as a
I'll
drum.
just sing, "You are beautiful."
It's just like a country hoedown.
Tenacious D. What is it? The Battle of the
tribute.
Bands tribute. I wonder if there's a bard
shiny
group that's
demon.
tried that. Well, I've got the quietest voice out of all of us, so I'm leaving it to somebody
You know what?
else.
We should if it sounds like he's coming to like an end of a song, we need to do the golf clap. Just bravo.
How long did it take you to learn that childish piece?
Magnificent.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Do the Shia LaBeouf clap.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh my!
Where that's getting faster and
I
faster.
turned to Rahadin and be like, can we eat or do we need to wait for him?
Does he
He
need,
invited us for dinner, so I figure we gotta...
is this like a power trip that he needs to do?
Please partake at your pleasure.
Oh, okay. I grab some.
Rahadin actually bows to you and leaves the room.
Yes. One less victim. I mean, witness.
That's not any better. So what do you guys do?
Politely,
Let's clap along.
we politely wait for
No,
Strahd
that's
to
the
finish
worst.
playing.
Do you think the song will go for 10 minutes? Should I make the bubble that we sleep in? So that we can be safe and Strahd can't attack us. But I've got a place to stick my hands out of to cast spells.
I mean, there are also floor-to-ceiling windows by the side, so you can see Strahd looking over his shoulder.
Oh, outside. He's not even looking. He's showing off like somebody else I know that plays piano. Upside down.
Yeah.
He will remain a mystery at this table.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I grab some wine from the table, or amber beverage. That's wine?
Licorice.
No, what?
He said amber licorice.
I did.
Ah.
Anyway, I grab my amber licorice and
You hold it to your nose and you think this might be champagne de la Stomp.
oh, that is
Champagne to the
amberish.
Now that we're all wine
Now
experts in this
fancy.
area, because there are only three different
It's
wines.
the top tier wine from the Wizards of Wine that we haven't been able to secure a bottle of.
Also, canonically, there is a place called Champagne in Barovia,
Apparently.
and it wasn't where it's made.
And there's no Italy.
France.
France is gonna
Wrong
France is
country.
gonna
We
sue
just lost
Strahd.
our Italian listeners and our French ones.
Sorry, I've been watching a series where they're all in Italy. recently.
It's a good one. Anyway,
France is coming for you, Wizards of the Coast.
what are they going to do? Surrender? Anyway, I go over to the window. Actually, I want to make my way towards the window where he's looking out, but I want to try
Mirror.
with. You said there was windows as well, no? You said he was looking at the window.
No, so you get mirrors back at you.
You said we
Oh,
No, it's
Because there were
fine.
floor-to-ceiling
there's
mirrors.
floor-to-ceiling mirrors, but you said he was staring out the window as he was playing.
He was looking over his shoulder, kind of in the mirror at you guys. As
that's
you
much
answer.
less
He's
impressive.
inspecting us through his rear view, basically.
So now it is just awkward that he's staring at us and vigorously playing piano.
He looks at us and
Playing
we're
with
just
these
like,
organs.
hello, cheerio.
Okay. Well, anyway, the mirrors don't face him, do they? At all? Like he wouldn't have a reflection because he's a vampire.
Yes, he does not have a reflection.
But do
So we
the
can't
mirrors-
tell that he's staring at us.
He's not a vampire. this whole time.
You can see his head. Look at the mirror.
Actually,
But we can't see him in it.
I guess you can't.
can we
It's also bad because there's a mirror above him so he can see where his feet are playing. But I guess that doesn't work either.
You can see his shoes.
He can just look at his own feet, right?
No, they look up because they can see their fingers and like there's a
Oh,
line
at the same time.
kind of just like a bit above their eye level.
I guess he's just
What's
good
good about
enough.
He's just really good.
Or maybe he uses like a scry spell.
That would make more sense because it doesn't
There
turn
you
him
go.
invisible. He does.
Yeah, he scries himself. He scries himself
This is like
to
the
bed at
Branimir
night.
version of Googling himself.
Okay, well, if there's no window, forget about that plan. With my scrying spell available to me, I do want to see if there is something small-ish in the room that I can clearly identify does belong to Strahd, so that I can use that to scry on him if he somehow disappears later.
Ooh.
I figure there's not too much.
Yeah, that
He owns the whole castle, so technically, like a speck of dust is his. But
Once he leaves that pipe organ, just rip out a key.
I'll see if there's any. Oh, he doesn't sweat. He's a dead person. I need a
There
hair.
does not appear to be any personal items.
Okay.
Okay.
Strahd's not precious.
Eventually, the song does come to an end.
And so does our session. Good night. We've been great.
He stands and turns around from the seat he was sitting at and addresses you all. Castle Ravenloft, my one true achievement in this land. This place is where I have lived for centuries, and where adventurers like you have come to die.
To dine?
Wait, yeah, did you say die? I'm like halfway through my champagne, bro. Did I just hear that? Are you truly what they say? Are you the bad guy here? Are you truly evil?
Jazz-
This
jazz
whole
music
time,
stops.
I have been defending you, Strahd. I have had your back. But you have just crossed the line, sir.
Yeah, we thought this is where adventurers come to dine. Like, I
Oh,
thought
you were
this was
sorely
like a,
mistaken with that.
this was like a diner or something, you know?
Look, I think last time we met, we got off on the wrong foot.
The last time we met... Oh, yeah, we have fought him before. But the last time we
Yeah, we
met
had a full-on fight with him.
was at the hill, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Oh yeah.
Oh, actually, no, it was when he was in the clouds coming trying to get to Kresk, but then the barrier
Oh, that's
pushed
true,
him
wasn't
away.
it? Yeah.
But was that him or was that some other apparition? But anyway,
I'll say the hill was your last personal fight with him.
yeah.
In the woods before that.
The woods before that was
Encounter
good.
on the road.
That was fun.
You've seen him a few times.
Yeah. But it's never been that bad. But now, if he says we're going to die, that's a bit rude.
Okay. It's a bit rude.
Like he invited us over and he's like, yeah, well, come on in. I'm going to kill you.
Well, perhaps.
We've got other things to do,
well,
mate.
perhaps we will die here.
Oh, fun.
But
Drastic.
as will user.
What user?
Who, sir?
You, sir, not the user. Oh,
It's like
we need subtitles tonight.
no you.
Speaks in gibberish.
Cries in Spanish.
I guess that is to be seen, but I would ask that you enjoy your last meal, and I am sure I will.
Same to you.
I will see you soon. And with that, he claps. The doors are thrown shut. The torches all extinguish themselves, and you are left in the darkness of Castle Ravenloft.
Oh,
Wow, you're the old one.
That's rude. Why
Fade-
did you turn
fade
the
to
lights
black.
off?
who touched me?
Where'd my wallet go?
He touched me. He gave me a prosthetic.
You don't have a prostate. Somebody missed significantly.
Where is it?
It's like
Oh, wait
the
a-
butt and goes, oh, my ovaries.
So we're in the dark, and we're assuming he left. We didn't see him leave,
Yeah, he might be trying to kill us.
He literally disappears from sight.
and then the
On the
lights go
spot.
off.
Yes, a wind kind of blows through the
Non-existent windows.
the room. The door slams shut. The candles are extinguished, and from here, even here, you can hear
His
the
footsteps as he
noise
runs.
of the drawbridge being pulled up and the portcullis falling.
Wow,
And now the game begins.
the hunt is afoot.
So who's got perfect memory can play that song? Because I'm pretty sure that's how you turn the lights on.
Just, just use our light cantrips, brother.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I cast it on my champagne to make it extra sharp,
Cue the Star
sparkly.
Wars music as I just light up my sword.
Yeah, basically the sun, right? Wow.
yeah, you're alone in the dining room at Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. It's
Well,
down to
he
eat.
said we could eat, so let's just eat.
Got a lightsaber with us as well. Brighter than.
Let's get eaten. I like the candles.
It would be rude for us not to eat. He's prepared the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just very carefully inspecting, making sure none of this is like human food, like
This sounds like an honor system where he wants us to be in like top form.
top shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. They give us the best wine,
Yeah.
which I'm assuming is hopefully
So
not
eat,
poisoned.
but don't overeat. So you're like struggling to fight afterwards.
I'm a wizard. I don't. My stomach's fine. I hope. I got a decent constitution.
Yeah, the food is perfectly pleasant. In fact, you would think that if you were injured or tired, this food would fully restore you.
Ooh. Nice. I don't think I've been hit.
I should
since
use
that
some
last-
spells first.
Oh no, I am not at full max.
Oh, I need like a takeaway box or something. Just in case, you know.
Oh, we should mark this one on our map so we can come back and heal up.
It's a healing point. Save our game here. All right.
But this room is yours to explore, or the doors are there if you wish to try and leave this room.
Cool.
He said he'd be right back, so we're fine.
How many doors are there? Like other than the one we came in?
There's the door you came in, and that is it.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh.
What about the secret door?
Are there any windows? Wait.
You smash all the
There is
mirrors.
no windows. There might be like some high in the ceiling. Nope.
Some of those mirrors might be tunnels.
Yeah, the only other thing of note in this room is the organ, apart from the large table of food before you.
Can I go inspect the organ?
Absolutely. You press a few random notes and they make noises.
Haunting noises.
Get one of my many bottles of holy water and just splash it all over.
on the organ, good idea. And also fill up his glass, his champagne, half champagne, half
Top it
holy
up with a
water.
bit of holy water.
He won't know until he's ingested it, and then it'll burn from the inside. We also set up a bucket. Oh, this is what my bucket's for. Okay, guys, listen up. We're gonna camp here. He's gonna get bored. He's gonna come to us. But there's only one door, right? So I will situate my bucket full of holy water on the door. So when he walks it, it'll tip onto him.
So we just play the waiting game. We just have to be here.
That was literally the title of an episode, like 5 episodes ago.
Yeah.
What was my bucket?
Bucket
The
over
old
the door.
bucket over the door trick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was.
I think that time was for the Lich.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
You guys were thinking of that. You guys
Oh,
were
yeah.
discussing the bucket over the door.
It's a classic. It's a classic
It
gaff.
is.
I thought I was so
Val,
clever.
give me a
Carrying it
perception
since
check
episode
on
1.
the organ.
I'm missing a D6.
Uh-oh.
14.
Yeah, it just appears to be
No, I'm not.
a large musical instrument.
Right. Can I use the one of secrets here?
and see if there's a secret little passage. Or
Secret note.
secret note or anything that
Any trapdoors?
yeah, trapdoors.
Like if one of those full-length mirrors opens up and it conceals a door.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You
I whip
wave.
it out and I go.
You wave the wand around, and it does point towards the organ.
Ooh.
It's a secret.
With that knowledge,
Does it tell you what the secret is?
Well,
Was it one?
one pulses and points at the one nearest to you. If there's a secret door or a trap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it just points at a door or a trap.
it
Yeah.
points towards the organ.
Ooh.
So is
So
it
we're
a
gonna
trap?
feel around the organ.
Give me a perception check with advantage.
Oh, it's a trap now because I put holy water all over it. Hey.
Played yourself.
First one is a 15. And the second one's an 8.
15's enough. Now that you know there's something there, you peer down on the ground and you can see scratch marks, kind of like a section of the organ can be dragged outwards. And after a few hitting of random buttons, you find that if you push down one of the pedals, the organ face actually slides outward, allowing a secret entrance to the back of it.
Ooh.
That's
Guys,
where
I
he
found
went.
the way.
Good job, Val.
I'm
Yeah.
still eating. I'm surprised you're not eating with your love of meat. And I'm assuming there's a plentiful meat
it's,
platter.
It's the thrill of the hunt.
Ah, okay. You've got one taste on your lips.
Yeah.
The thrill of the hunt.
I've tasted all these meats, but I have not tasted.
He only eat what he's killed.
Yeah.
I like some cold cuts. Whoa.
Like,
Oh, the lightning?
We don't need to go this way. Just stay here where it's safe. The bucket will protect us.
So Val, are you leading the way through this
Is
secret
it
door?
still dark? Can I have like?
It is dark.
Can I please have?
You can have my champagne glass. I'll fill up. Grab another one. 'Cause that has
It'll be in
light
the
cantrip on it.
Oh, okay.
I said that ages ago, but nobody paid attention. I'm not eating in the dark. That's rude.
I said I would go around lighting all the candles.
I didn't listen to that either.
yeah.
I just assumed you meant like magic. Like,
Oh, I meant just old school
Firelight.
firelight, but also, yeah, I mean, I can also use my cantrip.
Okay, cool. I'll just have the goblet
I'm
of
just waving my sword around and lighting everything on fire.
champagne de le champ.
Okay, led by the Champagne de la Stomp, you. It's a kind of small crawlway, but it's not very long. And you,
Okay, so you're saying a golem might not fit through it,
Oh.
Oh, we're gonna.
or a horse, a horse.
Correct. I do
Okay.
not believe a warhorse would fit through this.
All right, I'm gonna need a lot of time to resummon
I mean,
the inside.
Val makes it through, and it appears to be a kind of archer's post that overlooks the front door. So the way you've come in, you've gone in the front door, taken a right, and taken a right. So you've actually done a full U-turn, and this room actually is past where the front door is. So there's some small arrow slits on each side, so that archers could defend the front door from this position.
Which is right.
Also in this room is basically a storage area for what look like mirrors.
Oh,
And that's it. There's a exit. There's like a normal hallway to the south, which goes to another hallway.
Oh, okay. So that's
So it is this weird kind of room with archer slits in the wall that arrows could fire towards the front door, but it seems to currently be used for storage of mirrors.
Mirrors? What would these mirrors be? Okay.
For when he hits that note that all the windows shatter. Redo it again.
Do you think he has like a labyrinth of mirrors? Like, if he wishes to fight us, that's where it could be.
As in, he's in like a circus, like House of Mirrors, but like he doesn't show up in any of them because he's a vampire.
Here.
Like, where is he? We see one person in the. It's like, there he is. You'd be like, oh no.
I feel like that trope's being used quite a bit in the fighting shows.
Uh-oh, DMs.
That's good.
Yeah.
You'll never find me in here. It's like, wait a minute.
Wow. Okay. Wait. How big are the mirrors? Are they as tall as the mirrors inside the hole?
They are like taller than you.
Ooh,
They're quite large.
they're big, yeah.
They seem to have like ornate wooden frames around them. They seem to, but each individually carved, like not the same thing.
Interesting.
If you take a few seconds, you see there's like 15, 16, maybe 17 mirrors.
Does anybody have Arcana? Maybe these could be like mirrors where you can walk through.
Oh,
I do the Arcana thing
yeah.
and look at these mirrors from an Arcana point of view.
Sure.
Slightly inebriated. I got a Arcana is a 16.
I was hoping you get a nat one and try and run through one of them. They do not appear to be magical.
Put one in the bucket.
Oh wait. Can I sprinkle some holy water in it and see if it shines or glosses up?
Yep, you sprinkle some holy water and it makes a wet mirror.
Okay, so it's not an evil mirror. It's not like we can say like Bloody Mary a couple times.
No, you can't. Don't say that.
Or if we say Strahd made like X amount of times, it'll show up.
Bloody Strahd, bloody Strahd.
Esmeralda, any thoughts?
Yeah, where did she go?
She's here with you, sorry.
She's eaten.
Yeah, she's got a turkey leg.
It's called a swan.
She holds her hand up to the glass. They just appear to be normal mirrors.
All
She's
right.
just gonna roll
Do we have a reflection?
a history check, and she goes, "Nat one."
Ooh.
They appear to be mirrors.
Are the body parts in the right place? If I have my left hand, would
Yep.
raise it.
Yep,
Right.
they appear to be normal mirrors in every respect that you
All right. Great.
inspect them.
Okay. Well, is there anything else in this room?
Nope,
Not even
Just-
like a
just-
continuation of the passage, or
just an exit to a hallway.
okay.
Kind of looks like a T section.
What tea do they have available?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I've had a stressful week, and I don't mean to be taking it out on you, but
You are taking
I haven't been allowed to be silly for a long time. Work.
I'm always silly at home because I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm
You got a
fan.
baby.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So yeah, you can either continue on through here, but you will be missing a robot and a horse for the moment.
Oh, but we needed the robot and the horse to walk into the bar.
I can dismiss horse and resummon when needed. So
And if you give me a couple of hours, I can probably
Just takes
pull
me
him
10
apart. You can form a production line and
It's like,
pass each piece.
robot, can you shrink?
I can pull him off him.
He could transform.
Does he have? Yeah. Does he have any functions where he can like
No, he does not transform. He's not a transformer.
into like a little stereo,
Suitcase.
like an Iron Man suit?
Val, well, you seem to be leading the way with your glass of champagne. So
Yeah, I'm feeling.
in this deadly castle, you just walk in with the glass of champagne.
Why not?
Give me a perception check, just poking your head out of the hallway T section. T intersection.
Oh, 7.
On the so you poke your head out. On the right seems to be a maybe similar kind of room. Judging from like what you saw in the Ember Temple of the model of the castle, it's probably like a turret, like a corner. And on the left, you see a hallway that fades into darkness. You can see, let's say, 20 feet, and then it goes into darkness beyond that.
Darkness.
It's not the strongest light.
Right.
You
Okay, wait,
go
can
towards it.
any of you guys with dark vision see? As a guys, I can't see. Yeah, very far.
Okay,
I can see down the end.
I go and try and see it.
Oh, all right. Kimiko looks to the left.
Yeah.
It is a pretty bland hallway, but at the end of it, there seems to be a spiral staircase heading upwards.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
And on the right seems to, basically a similar construct to the room you're in, a kind of archer's turret kind of thing.
Was this secret passage on the construction map that we studied?
The rooms existed,
But not the
but the
connections.
secret passage not so much. From
Right.
your memory.
Because I'm just thinking, would we, without having to go back through this way, be able to guess our way back to that hall?
Well, the only option would be to go
Backtrack.
upstairs
Oh, okay.
from this exit.
So we're the upper floor.
Alright.
So yeah, your options are proceed upstairs or
Why not?
retreat to the dining room and force open the dining. Well, you haven't even checked the dining room door to see if
But
it's
now
open
we
or not.
know it's locked.
Ah.
Yeah, we know that he wants us to go through those doors.
That's why we're going this way.
So I'd say we go around. And
Meanwhile, my robot's just sitting there, like, pretending to eat, and food's just, like, hitting him and dropping.
yeah. So why don't we go down the
Peggy's on the other side, trying to pick up
Go
her
up the
cutlery.
Up the spiral staircase. Where the heck does that lead to? Okay, we're going up. Who's leading?
Is it still dark? Oh wait, I can still lead. Hey, 'cause
Everything
it's-
seems to be dark.
It is narrow, but you have to look around the corner. So yeah.
We can light up something for Belle.
I'll
Although,
still
would
have
it
my glass or goblet.
You're welcome.
Champagne.
Goblet of light.
Yeah.
Goblet of light.
It's still very bubbly.
So you climb up a floor, and on the landing is a similar long hallway.
Ooh.
There is the hallway which you can proceed down, or the spiral staircase also continues upward.
Let's go to the staircase.
You go
I
up?
think.
See how far this goes?
You start from the top to the bottom. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
You continue
Oh,
up.
so it goes down. That's
There it
right.
goes. Continues up.
Continues up.
So this is just the
You
What?
travel another
first level.
ground one.
Ground 1, 2, 3, or is it ground 2, 3?
I don't know. I always like one being the ground floor.
I accidentally confused my grandmother yesterday. We got into a lift, and we're on -1, and I pushed 1 to get up to the ground floor, but she lives on 0 because that's ground floor. And then she got out of the lift and started walking down the hallway on level 1. And it was like, no, Grandma, back here. We need to go to 0. And she's like, what did I do wrong? I was like, you did nothing wrong. It was me, Grandma.
Aw.
I'm a disappointment.
Shame.
Uh-huh.
Oh, easy mistake to make.
Yeah. All right, you guys continue up. Up, up, up.
Just on the side, sir, in Australia, if you go up 1 flight of stairs to reach the first story or first level of your building, you're typically on the 2nd floor. In Canada, this would put you in the 1st floor.
So we're like Canada.
Yeah, so
No,
it's ground, and then 2nd.
Not in Australia. It's ground 1, 2.
It's ground 2.
Not in Australia.
In Australia.
No, it says in Australia, if you go up 1 flight of stairs to reach the first story or level of the building, you're typically on the 2nd floor. In Canada, this would put you on the 1st floor. So for them, it's ground 1, 2. Whereas here, it's ground 2.
Is it?
No, it's ground 1, 2, but you would call it the 2nd floor.
Yeah, we're confusing.
They're like numbers if you go
Like, where are we? Are we here in this building? Are we on the 1st floor or
no,
the
on,
2nd
on
floor?
elevators.
Is there a
Like,
basement?
which number would you press to get up to?
There's ground.
It would be ground
Is
and then the
G-
1st floor and then it's G1, 2, 3, 4. That.
Wiki
you-
wiki
is
slim
wrong.
shady.
Whereas Americans don't have G at all, right? Like they just have like,
I don't know. I know Japan doesn't have G. They just
oh
have
yeah.
1F, 2F, 3F.
It's very helpful finding out what floor your
Yeah.
room is on.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys come up to, ooh, you come up to the top of the staircase here
Mm-hmm.
into a small landing that is, I believe, on the parapets outside.
Oh.
That's
Right.
a parapet.
Where
There's
is
kind of the walls that are like up and down,
the top of the castle wall?
like a castle wall.
right.
ones,
There's like little gaps where like people can shoot arrows out of almost,
Yeah.
Ah.
or like stare out of.
You stand,
It's like a half arrow slit ish.
kinda
It's like an open.
I see it.
like a, I want to say,
It looks like
a zipper.
It's like a crown on
Yeah.
top of the wall.
You stand on a 10-foot wide walkway that encircles most of the keep. The drizzle of rain continues, punctuated by the occasional clap of thunder or stroke of lightning. Far below the parapets are the shining, wet cobblestones of the courtyard.
Ah.
Yeah, so you are in the rain on this weird wall. It does continue kind of around, but there doesn't appear to be like any much else around here.
Interesting.
Let me just check. There are rooms around on the inside. Which may have windows that you can look in. Yes, there are. So you can either walk around this kind of top section of castle, peering in windows, or proceed back downstairs out of the rain.
What do we do?
Wait, describe it again. There's a window at the top. So there's a parapet and window.
So
The window is going into the building,
yeah,
but we're on the
parapets
outside
are
of the building.
facing outside of the castle, but as you walk along the walkway towards the inside of the castle, there are still rooms which have windows you can peer into.
Oh, okay.
But hopefully next week we'll have Roll20, so it'll look nice and fancy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
You had it before.
Yeah, but I've got the DM layer only. So you can see all my secrets.
All right.
Secrets.
Well, we're at the top. We'll just inspect the top.
Actually, if I jump back to
The Chamber of Secrets.
if I jump back to this map, boom.
Wait. Why don't we just go back down? Because since we sort of know what the top looks like, we'll go back down and then work our way back up.
Why would you? Let me just reset this quickly so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we're along here.
Yeah, you guys are walking along here currently.
Right? Okay, yeah.
So you can see off the edge of the castle, but there are also rooms with windows. You've come out of a staircase out of this spiral tower here.
You don't have your laser pointer. Spiral staircase where?
Oh, is my mouse not on screen?
Oh.
Oh.
If you click and hold, you do a circle. Oh, like the little doo-doo. See? Hey!
Ah.
I'm a wizard.
So that is where you've come out of.
So we're over there.
Door, windows in.
So we're walking along and you see, it's just the parapets and
Mhm.
the windows and no other doors or anything like
So we can see.
There might be a door at the end of this kind of turret.
that. Okay.
Well, you can see into these windows, right?
You can if you would like to walk towards them and look.
Okay. Let's,
Yeah.
let's
Is
hear
there,
that.
is there any light emanating out of any of them?
Maybe. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't.
Because we should probably try to be sneaky for the ones with lights on. Just in case.
Just in case. There is. Let's have a look. All right. Well, the first window you go to is blocked by a curtain. As according to the book.
Cool. Are we against breaking windows? Is my question.
Actually, no.
No.
There
Is there a chink in the window?
is.
A what?
Like a chink in the...
you can't say that.
The curtains are covering the window, but the window does appear to be broken, and so the drapes are blowing in the breeze.
Oh.
That is in a separate description from the original thing saying there are heavy curtains.
Because the curtains, when you walk into the room from the part that you're reading, is from the doorway, but we're on the outside, so that's why it's not in the same
But they're
section.
still blowing in the breeze. Like, you
Yeah,
can't
would it make
see
sense to
that.
have a window inside the building?
But the curtains are.
Oh, I see.
Or was it the next room?
No, it's something else.
There was no window at all.
There is a window, it's perfectly intact, and there are heavy curtains, so you cannot see.
Okay.
But can you see
Now I'm
like
confused.
light at all? Or is it no? Escaping around the edges of it? Or
Let's break the window and see how heavy these curtains are.
yeah. Like, are they so heavy that like no light penetrates them? That's all.
We can cast light on the
These
curtains.
windows where you can actually open the windows, or
Gotta touch
are
them
they
first.
like just are they like stained glass windows that are just like you can't open?
They
Yeah, these
appear to
heritage
be
listed.
fixed panes. There is no like opening mechanism
Right.
Alright.
that you can see.
I see rocks around. That's the opening mechanism.
Quick shadow.
Someone kind of scouts up to the next one, and there's also like red drapes blocking the window from the other.
It does feel kind of
Guy
unnecessary
likes
to
his
just
privacy.
bust into rooms.
Can thaumaturgy kind of move it?
Do you have
I don't know
thaumaturgy?
if it.
No,
I don't know if it does
that's
that.
just making your voice loud. Or
I can move dirt.
You got like a mage hand or something.
I do have mage
but no,
hand.
no, they are not openable windows.
Oh, I mean the curtains.
Yeah, to open the
Oh,
curtains.
curtains.
Can we just like use some sort of cantrip to just sort of
Draw the curtains.
draw the curtains or actually
Interesting. If you have a spell you'd like to try and do that with.
I'm a ranger, so
I use my longsword.
Wait, I don't have such cantrips.
Do you have any cantrips?
Do we need to run into this
Supposed to
room?
have at least one.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Cantrips.
Oh, I don't have cantrips.
Leveled spells only.
Do we need to bust into this room or any of these rooms?
Well, if we're following Val's mental strategy, which is being unpredictable,
Yep. Do what we're not
Strahd
supposed to
wouldn't
do.
expect us to be climbing through windows.
You're right.
Is all. But there is a door over there. I don't think he would expect us to be up on the roof already.
Alright.
If we break window, that would draw attention.
I say element of surprise. Maybe I'll just burst through the window.
Which one? There's a choice of three.
I'll just use my shield and just like dive like through one.
Yeah,
Alright.
you could just.
Branimir dives through the window.
Yep, with my shield. Shield first.
Oh, no.
Lit up as well. And light up the shield.
Does a roll.
Combat roll.
Rips the
glass.
curtains off with him and
Yeah.
turns into a ball.
Lands
Yeah.
back on his knee, shield up. Dust assaults your lungs. A sweet yet pungent smell of decay fills this room. And in the center of this room is a long oak table.
Uh-oh.
A blanket of dust covers the tabletop and its fine china and silverware. And in the center of the table is a large tiered cake which leans heavily to one side. The once white frosting has turned green with age. Cobwebs hang like a dusty lace down every side of the cake. And a single doll figure of a well-dressed woman adorns the crest of the cake. Suspended above is a wed-shrouded chandelier of forged iron, and an arched window is in the south, which you have just broken through.
Oh boy. Okay, I regret jumping through this window. This is some.
Resting in a wooden stand by the window is a dusty lute, and standing quietly in the next corner is a tall harp shrouded in cobwebs.
Oh boy, this is some creepy like wedding shrine where you remove the groom statue and kept
Wait,
the bride one. And
Is this
Oh,
meant
because
for,
they got married. That's right.
Yeah.
oh no.
Arena, right?
So the doll looks like Arena, right? We can assume that.
It sure does look kind of like a red-haired woman.
Is it a Blinsky original?
Remember, the wedding was
Centuries ago.
4 centuries ago.
Blinsky could be playing us all.
He is Strahd.
No, Strahd's his.
Strahd is Blinsky,
His
yeah.
puppet.
Is Strahd is Blinsky.
He's been pulling the strings the whole time.
Get it? The strings.
Yep.
Puppet master.
I think with that, guys, we're going to have to end tonight
Ah, I rolled the dice once.
with a small break-in to what was once a wedding reception.
As in,
So we're wedding
where
crashes.
they had the party for their wedding. That's the
That is
reception.
so.
Okay. I didn't eat the cake. You guys better eat the cake.
All right.
Because his wife threw herself off a
Cliff.
into 1,000 feet below.
Ah, so,
So the window should have been broken.
Nah, she just ran off the edge. Like
So this is-
like
this
that
was
dude in Lord of the
actually-
Rings.
their wedding day then, if the cake was ready.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
It appears
So,
so.
I guess whenever there was a priest who said, whoever, does not approve of stuff. There was no one, but she just ran out.
Because didn't Strahd kill his brother?
He sure did.
I thought the brother and the girl got married, and then
Oh,
he
yeah,
killed the
sorry,
brother,
It was the brother. And
Yeah.
and then he tried to marry her, but then she killed herself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they didn't actually get married. So this was the brother's cake.
Yes, it should, in theory, be the brothers.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
wedding day of the brother.
So it's got a lean to it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that because there have been pieces cut off it, or is the cake still
Oh.
good?
I mean, the 4-century-old cake
Yeah.
is as good as it can be. With
But
the
that-
cobwebs and the green icing and the...
Well, you know how expensive the Queen one was from Diana's wedding or whatever it was. There was cake that was worth like $10,000.
And they sold off like some of it like very recently, wasn't it?
So I'm just saying.
Well, Kaz, roll me a perception check.
Thank you. I would love to roll some
It's
dice.
not been in a fridge.
Oh,
That cream is rank.
it's a 3 perception. You say?
I should be rolling a constitution check.
That's going to
From
be
being
a
the same
5.
Oof.
Yeah.
The theory doesn't hold.
I am dumb
Unless
enough
it's
to run my
Mossman.
thing through. Only at the last second, Floki goes, "No, what are you doing?" Oh yeah. it goes bad. Yeah, that's Peter's disease.